Welcome to the final game for round 6 in the National League. Netball Scotland here at Glasgow University. Hope you enjoyed those pitches. Overlooking Glasgow University. Now a little introduction. Talk about the ladder as we go. We'll talk about the team lineups in the first few moments as we get this one underway. Accies with the first centre pass. Only through the starting lineup. Right on cue. Bellahouston again already. Running through the Bellahouston starting lineup. Emma Creighton at goal shooter. Maddie McGuinness at goal attack. Jazz Moore at wing attack. Bex Metcalf at centre. Amy McVitie at wing defence. Laura White at goal defence. Anna Sherry at goalkeeper. First goal of the game goes the way of the undefeated Bellahouston. 5 wins, 0 losses on the season. Clinched first place with a victory here today. And that's a pretty good start with the first 2 goals. For Edinburgh Accies, Gemma Soul at goal shooter, Jo Pettit at goal attack, Claire Tui at wing attack, Katie Renton at centre, Heather Marshall at wing defence, Rebecca Innes at goal defence, and Ruby McLean at goalkeeper. As the substitutes enter the game, we'll introduce those as it happens. Perfect start for Bella. First 2 goals, another gain for them, and Emma Creighton steps into another goal for her, so 3 straight. And a centre pass coming here, so good contest though there, and Ruby McLean had more than her share of that ball but just couldn't corral it. 4 straight for Bella to open the game, and that is the perfect start on what so far has been a perfect season. 5 wins, 0 losses as we mentioned, and if they win today they cannot be removed from first place, so plenty to play for, most definitely. Our umpires in this one, Katie Wayne and Lindsay King. Addie Van Wyck, the reserve umpire. So, got all the formalities out of the way. We'll settle in on and enjoy this one. First playing 4th, so all lines up to be a pretty close battle, and there's great hands once again that we have seen for 5 games and 3 minutes from Emma Creighton in this season. It's been fantastic. Thank all of our teams. I get this chance now for all the additional information that they've supplied to us. Add a little bit of extra colour and entertainment to our coverage, and hope you're enjoying what we're providing here on Cobalt Media through the Netball Scotland YouTube page. We thoroughly enjoy bringing it to you, and it lines up to be the match of the day here. Emma Creighton's shooting has been right on point from the get-go. Heavy contact there, but Marshall rides the bump, and here's Pettit, but going to be an offside call that's going to go against Claire Tui. So a few errors early on here from Accies, and that's allowing the opportunity for Bella to get a jump start on this one. Marshall does well on that occasion, knocks it to her own advantage, and here they come the other way. Pettit goes back to Innes this time. Good take, Gemma Soul. Went the way of Pettit, and Anna Sherry got in the road and going to advance that up. I mean, don't think that being an offside call. So advantage Bella. There's Jazz Moore from Bex Metcalf, and retain possession here. Moore again. Created good separation there, did Creighton, and converts another. So 7-2. And the centre pass to follow here. Couldn't have dreamed up a better start, Bella. The Marshall's been very busy in the early going, and been an intriguing battle there against Jazz Moore. Creighton nearly rolled that ball, but did not. Maybe Maddie McGuinness will record one. And there's 8 goals to 2, so a 6-goal deficit early on here for Accies, and looking to settle into this game a bit better. But this time it'll be Laura White with the intercept, and at the moment they're just right place, right time. Yeah, great pressure from Pettit that time, and she forced the held ball. Nothing like seeing attacking players do their share defensively. McVitie knocked over out of play. Didn't impact anyone or anything, and it's a much needed goal for Accies. More off the centre pass. It's back to Metcalf. Thought about going back to McGuinness. Did more, but went to Creighton instead. And that's been a pretty good option so far. She drops another in. 100% shooting for Bellahouston to start this, so a positive start on their behalf. And here's Renton. Pettit cutting across the front. Getting on with it quickly. No, over here on the other side, says umpire. Call that an eventual goal, right? Multiple whistles, but ends up with a Joe Pettit goal. So, Rebecca Innes put the head up at the right time. She might have got a fair chunk of that, but well saved, but only saved as far as Laura White. So Creighton drops into that backspace again beautifully. The delivery is on point. 10-4, halfway point, quarter number 1. Boy, that's gone quickly. This game's being played at a frenetic pace. Beautiful ball. Claire Tui to Gemma Soul. Gets the thumbs up too from Gemma Soul. That was a ripping pass. There's Moore and McGuinness and Creighton, and she turned to pass. Thought I'll step in. There's a blotch on the copybook, but just the one. And they come via Innes, McLean, Soul, Marshall, everyone involved. Ends with a Joe Pettit goal. Just settling into this quarter a bit now, our Accies, and that's 6-10. Another opportunity here. Set through the centre and through Innes. Jazz Moore last. Taken quickly. Good take from Sol. A bit of encouragement for her teammates further up the court. More quickly. McGuinness. And that one from Metcalf. She thought Creighton was heading into that backspace again, but momentum swung around a little bit here. We'll go out of court with Bellahouston. So Accies retain. Sol again. That one goes against Sherry. And Sol converts another. 4 in a row for Accies and chance for a 5th. Just took a time, then did Tui. Just It was a little bit short between her and Sol, and Sol gets an opportunity on the baseline instead, and we're back to a one-goal game. It's more what we might have been expecting, a goal-for-goal match, and that's certainly what it looks like. It looks like it's going to play out that way. A long way to go. Funny game, netball, and McGuinness though. Oh, one-handed control from Pettit. Excellent. Goal. Joey Pettit, of course, Scotland Thistle player. 2 Commonwealth Games and a World Cup to her credit. 2014 here in Glasgow and 18 on the Gold Coast, and of course Netball World Cup in Sydney 2015. So a boatload of experience in that shooting end for Accies. There's Gemma Sol as well. Com Games 2014, World Cup 2015. Hello Penny, Gemma's niece, if you're watching. I hope you are. Auntie Gemma is doing a good job so far. Bella by 2, looking to make it 3. Lovely placement on that ball from Metcalf to Creighton, and he's got the range back again. In a quarter where there's been some changes in momentum, and will this be another one? This is a Bellahouston centre pass, the contact going against Jazz Moore, so Pettit turns. Oh, I wanted to get a little bit closer, tried to throw it off the post to herself and just hit the edge of the post and slipped out of bounds. So last off Pettit. Well, there's plenty of spice in this game early on. There's no one taking a backward step. Well, that pass from Metcalf is loose and ends up in Ruby McLean's hands, and the penalty will go against Creighton. Marshall and Tui get a little bit tangled up and ends up with Pettit. And Sol converts another. Just talking that one through. Seem happy with their work. Another well-weighted pass from Claire Tui. Of course, long time ago, I'm told, Claire Tui was, in fact, a Bellahouston player. So, playing against her old team today. 50-plus games later for Claire. As I mentioned, a number of experienced players in this Accies team, and that experience has come to the fore after Bella got the fast start, 10-4. We're locked up now at 13. So chance for Pettit to shoot, but she's more than happy to offload that responsibility to Sol, and she makes good again. Accurate shooting from all on court, just the one miss for Bella against 100% shooting in our officially unofficial stats. And Sol again gets the 2 thumbs up that time, and remarkably, Accies with a 2-goal lead. Let's actually set that penalty, otherwise it was going to be footwork against you, Joe Pettit. So umpire just calls that back. Oh, Metcalf, I think she went offside. battle between her and Renton. Keep an eye on that if you can. It's two very strong players going at it. This end of this quarter has heavily favoured Accies. Let's see what that will be. That will be... It is just inside, so there will be a shot for Emma Creighton here from just inside the arc after the siren. Long range shot goes down. Will that be a little bit of a boost for Bellahouston right on the buzzer of quarter time? And right inside the arc, Emma Creighton. Beautiful shot. That sends us to the first break. The score, 16-14 in favour of Edinburgh Accies. We'll be back soon. All right, welcome back. National League Game 4 of Round 6, and what a thrilling first quarter we had. Bellahouston jumped out to a 10-4 lead. Edinburgh Accies fought their way back into it, engineered a 3-goal lead of their own, and right on the siren, Emma Creighton for Bella bombed in a shot from literally just inside the arc and reduced the margin to 2. So here we go in quarter number 2. No changes for Accies, and not surprising. Finished that quarter full of running. A few changes looking down the court though for Bella. So Creighton McGuinness, Beth Logan's entered the game at wing attack. Jazz Moore goes back to centre, and Bex Metcalf has slid back to wing defence. So Amy McVitie heads to the bench. So some changes at the break. Let's see what happens. Oh, nearly 3 people running into each other there. Nice touch, Sherry. And that'll be enough. Logan with a feed from just inside the transverse line, and the call's actually going to go against Creighton, so Creighton will stand out. And as I mentioned before, big thanks to everyone who's provided the additional information and all our fun facts, and bring you some of those today and some again next week. And Jazz Moore does a great job bringing that ball back for her team. And then there's Metcalf. That was ambitious. And Ruby McLean said, not on my watch. Sol. Chewy Pettit to Sol. And umpire may have been calling some contact with the ball there by Sol. So comes another opportunity for Bella. Down 3. Get themselves back into the flow of this game. And very fast. And there's another deflection up and out of bounds from McLean. She's been active. Morgan. Good hands. Beth Logan celebrated her 20th birthday just last week, so happy belated birthday, Beth. We've spoken about the occupations and what university degrees some of these people are doing. Beth's story is a fascinating one. Doing a degree in British Sign Language, and Lucky Duck enjoyed part of her placement in Australia. Australian Sign Language, for those who don't know, is slightly different, but plenty of similarities. So that allowed her to do a placement out in Australia and just conveniently get some netball in as well. So happy belated birthday, Beth. And we've got away with that pass, just skipped off the fingertips of McLean, and it'll be Creighton that'll take the throw-in. We're off a few sets of feet, and eventually to the hands of Rebecca Innes, and we'll see if Accies can build on this 2-goal lead. Here's Pettit. He's further afield to Marshall, and Sol a little bit further from home than normal. Contact. This time it'll be Sherry. And another goal for Gemma Sol. There's Logan off the break. Whips it to McInnes. Moore, and then Creighton. That's better from Bella. I'm reliably told that Emma Creighton is sometimes referred to as the claw, because very, very rarely does a ball slip from her grasp. And I'm sure she'll prove me wrong shortly, but in the first quarter and a bit of this game, it's been absolutely dynamite. There's McInnes though from the top. That's a contact. Innes. There's a second go at it. And rattles it on home, does Maddie McInnes. Back to a 1-goal game and a centre pass to follow. Break against Innes on that occasion. Just free pass only, not out of play. Bounce pass Moore. Great job by Katie Renton, making it very difficult for Jazz Moore to get that pass off, but eventually gets it to McInnes, and she makes good. No back level. 18 goals apiece. Handiwork Laura White, and deflects that ball out of bounds right in the corner. Sol this time plays role of provider to Pettit. It's been the other way for the most part, but this time Pettit puts that one home. Logan again. And the bulk of the receives off the centre pass, and about to say McLean gambled, lost open shot for Bella, and ends up out of bounds. So the overall result of that is going to be Accies coming the other way. Logan moved off too early, but play moves on. Pettit at the top. Here's Tui. Deep in the corner to Renton. Good take, Sol. She's eager to get on with it. Faked the pass to Pettit that time and went to post herself. To a 2-goal game. Centre pass to follow. Tui. Where's this one going to go? This one's going to go against Pettit. So, see if Bella can take advantage of the turnover. That one's come off. Yeah, I think Jasmine knew that it came off her foot, but luck's a fortune. Great work, Rebecca Innes. Was referred to as one of the veterans in the team for Accies, 50+ caps. And my dad does the stats every week, so give daughter a intercept on that one, Dad. And Bella again through Logan. That calf. She's gesturing with her head. Tipped out to play Marshall. Eager to get on with it quickly here, Bella. Moore. Yeah, over the top, Creighton. Both defenders. McGuinness drew the attention of both defenders there and that left Creighton all alone. Up to 1. Oh, that went through 2 sets of hands, ended up with Creighton and was looking for an option. And McGuinness provided it eventually, and here we go again, knotted up at 20. Just over 6 minutes remaining till the main break. Really good game on tap here. Look like either team is going to get much of an edge or get away from the other. Pettit off the deflection. Sol via Renton. Here's Tui in the corner. Sol left baseline, longer shot, same result, goal. Have a look at our stats through this second quarter. And the shooting for Accies remains at unofficially 100%. 6 out of 7 in this quarter for Bella, so certainly no complaints about the shooting percentage. Here's Renton. Oh, bailed out of that one, did Metcalf, but went sailing by. Sol just snuck along the baseline then, did Sol, and end up going against Anna Sherry. And 2-goal lead is restored. Here's another centre pass for Accies. Slight deflection by Logan. No matter. Marshall and then Renton and Sol. There's a little double clutch at that one, but gets it in Pettit's direction eventually. Just noticed that reserve umpire Addie Van Wyck is, you might have noticed he's running the sideline on the top side of your screen. So he's entered. I hope our umpire is okay. But we play on. And that margin is out to 4 now. And the goals are coming quickly for Accies, and they're coming easily. So a few danger signs here for Bellahouston, and just need a little reset here themselves and get themselves back in this one. Obstruction against Renton. Creighton outside the circle. And role of distributor temporarily. And that one came off. Maybe McLean last, and go to McInnes via Moore. Thought about stepping in, held her ground instead, and did very well. See some changes here for Bella. And so let's have a little look. Bex Metcalf coming back at centre. Jazz Moore moving back to wing attack. And Beth Logan will head to the bench. And that means Fruity back at defence. Do some notes here on the sheet while Gemma Sol. Ooh, a miss. Gets her own rebound though, so no real damage done apart from that stat sheet. So both teams have had a miss now. Oh, well done, Creighton. Just having a left arm held and pulled it in the right. And made good. A bit of frustration on her face, but she'll shake that off. For anyone getting into nursing like Emma has got plenty of patience, so she'll wear that and move on, no doubt. Here's Sol at the other end. Converts again. 5-goal margin. Right on 2 minutes remaining in this first half. It's Metcalf to Moore. Creighton for another. I called McVitie coming on, and that's apologies to Mercedes Smith, who has indeed joined at wing defence for Bella. Another thumbs up from Sol back down the court is normally a pretty good sign that she liked what happened in front of her, and it did. And, beautiful ball placement there to Creighton. The shootout continues. There's Renton going back this time to Marshall. Smith put the foot offside. It'll be a free pass, Accies. Good battle. Sherry and Sol, and Sol content to dish that one off to Pettit. She converts. Yeah, that's going to be a contact against Marshall. Just stopped Jazz Moore on her run just ever so slightly. Good patience that time, Metcalf. She just held that ball up long enough for Creighton to feed into the backspace, but one's coming back the other way, so advantage Innes on that occasion, and Anna Sherry thought she might have won that battle at the opposite end, and a shot for Sol after the siren, and that will count. So that will become goal number 30 for Edinburgh Accies. They will take a 6-goal lead into the main break. Join us soon for the second half. Second half about to get underway here in our final match in round 6 of the National League. Thrilled to have you with us on Netball Scotland's YouTube channel. Massive thanks to Cobalt Media, doing a great job supplying our pitches. Have a little look down the court here, see if there's any changes for Accies. Strong finish to that quarter. 14 goals to 10. They took that quarter to take that 6-goal lead. They're out there and ready early, Accies, and have a little powwow back in the centre and kill a bit more time. Indeed, looks like Meg Wildman's going to come on at centre. Just looks like a straight swap with Katie Renton, so looks to be our only change for Accies. Sol, Pettit, Tui. Marshall stays at wing defence. Rebecca Innes, Ruby McLean, keeper. Bella still huddled up. Wait and see if there's any changes for them. Pardon me, none that I can see at this stage. There we go, Bella's undefeated season on the line here. Creighton, McGuinness, Moore, Metcalf. Mercedes Smith at wing defence, White and Sherry. So, changes for Bella. First goal goes down for Accies, and if it was even possible, it looks like Bella trying to play with even more speed here to begin the third quarter, and Maddie McGuinness rattles that one home. Good start for her. Here's Tui. Oh, lovely work. Laura White had a number of things to consider there, and not to step, to make sure she held onto the ball. Don't tip out of bounds. She did all of those things, ticked all the boxes, and there's a goal at the other end for Bellahouston. So fantastic work, Laura White. To eat into this lead here early in the third quarter. And there's Creighton getting some separation from Innes. Oh, off the back, and has kept that in, has Innes, so she did well. And she's driving up court. Nick Wildman, who's now on at centre. Meg, it's her first year at Accies. She's moved up from Cardiff, and we won't hold that against her or anyone else from Wales. So, excellent work there from McGuinness. Both teams with a few near misses, and Waldman picks herself up off the deck and ends up with the ball eventually. So, it's a little bit slow to hop up. We'll keep an eye on that. Tui, Gasol. Excellent positioning, Pettit. Had all that space behind her, so there's a much bigger margin for error than for any pass that comes that direction. So positioned herself very nicely, and it's Waldman again making a presence known. Gets her hands on another one. So that fast start for Bella has just been stymied a little bit by Accies, but they get another opportunity here. Metcalf in the Creighton direction, and out comes that claw, and in goes that shot. 6 it is, which was the margin at half time, so status quo remains. Pettit, too much room to move, and just makes it a little bit easier for herself. Throws it off the post and gets a step closer. More to Metcalf. Yeah, good feed. Good feed, Creighton. Goal. 34-28. 4 goals apiece to get the first 4 minutes of this quarter underway. Massive day of netball here at the University of Glasgow. This is game 4 of 4. Good balance, Pettit. And converts. Of course, round 7, the final round for each team next week. Back to our regular Sunday schedule. First game from 9:45. Right here, live for each game again, so don't miss it. Plenty of positions yet to be determined on this ladder. There's Pettit. Make sure she provided enough space there between herself and Sol, and a few danger signs here for Bella, and see how they're going to respond. Sol falling out of bounds. Oh, it falls into Tui's hands via Pettit's fingertips, and Sherry will stand out of play. margin that came back to 4 is now back out to 9 in favour of Accies, and Bellahouston need to find a response here. And there's a very fast one from McGuinness. I'll talk you through some of our stats here as we go. As I mentioned, the shooting has been very good from both sides. Just the one miss for Accies so far. That's 38 from 39. On the flip side, Bella been very good as well. Oh, there's the commentator's curse. Yep. Gets her own miss though, does McGuinness. So 30 of 35 at around 86%. Of course, 97%, and there's a turnover from Smith. So here's an opportunity for Bella. More. Centre pass conversions. Accies 63%. Bella 57. Probably a little low for both teams. That was in the third quarter. Overall, high 60s for Accies and just high 50s for Bella. So I imagine both coaching staffs would just like those numbers a little higher. Making sure you protect or treasure your own possession and convert your own centre pass. Obstruction is going to go against McLean. And McGuinness steps into another one. 3 in a row for Bellahouston, and half-time margin remains as we approach the midpoint mark of this third quarter. I often call it the championship quarter. Who is going to step up and deliver? Now that ball was thrown away by Wildman and probably should have been addressed, but fingertip of her on that one. Out of bounds into centre third. Good Laura White to take the throw. Just feel the tide turning just a little here in favour of Bella. Let's see what they can do. A bit too loopy that pass from Moore. Tracked down by Smith. They'll get another opportunity. Cross court, dangerous ball again, but got away with it. And ends up in the reliable hands of Creighton. Margin is 5. Centre pass to follow. Metcalf. McGuinness. Yeah, nice and direct, Creighton. Mid-range shot this time. Yes, it's pure. In the blink of an eye, 9-goal margin has turned into a 4-goal margin. So, response needed now from Accies. A bit more deliberate in their play here. Cross-court ball again in Tui's direction. Positioning A+ from Sol. A little strong from Creighton's direction. Mentioned a win here today for Bella, and they secure first place. And you still control their destiny to a degree, because victory next week and they would finish first, but could certainly clinch it today. So, plenty of netball left in this one though. A little gesturing of the head from Tui, and Pettit cuts around the front in the end, and that one's a little firm though, and I thought Sol might have been trying to jostle for that rebound from out of court, but ends up with Bellahouston anyway. And White gets called for a held ball. That's good pressure in the attacking third for Accies. Again, nice and deliberate, slowing it down again. Sherry out of play. You can't half tell that Pettit and Sol have played together before. That's most apparent. The change here for Bella. Sherry's going to move out to goal defence, and Laura White will head to the bench. Through the hands of Creighton and into the gleeful hands of Ruby McLean. Beck Carter, who's come on at goalkeeper for Bella. Another one goes down for Accies. So this margin is back out to 8 and into that dangerous territory again for Bellahouston. So further out for Sol. Oh, it's a bit firm, but does well to get her own rebound. Might lay this one off for Pettit to take. She will. And up and in. One for Creighton, of course. Those with a keen eye will notice Caitlin Pringle not out on the court today. Thistle 2-2-2. He's resting due to an injury, and very much like for a replacement is Carter. So top shot blocker and defender, and Bella forced a turnover there, but coming back the other way very quickly, and had the angle then, did Sol, and thread the needle did Tui, and they did that well, and margin is 9 as we go under 3 minutes remaining till the last break. Metcalf against McLean. Rattles home another one. Tui, Pettit, Sol in that order. Thumbs up from Sol, and 9 goals is the margin as we head towards the 2-minute mark. And there's more. Takes it time, finds Smith. Creighton releases and had a foot out of bounds, so throw in. So things just coming a little undone here for Bellahouston right at the moment. We've seen momentum shifts in this game already, so 16 and a half minutes or so left. 10-goal margin now in favour of Accies, and hard to run down from this point. There's a lap of the ring. In it goes for Sol. Another one to her name. Oh, Creighton. A bit more urgency about what they're doing down there now, Bella. And there's another one. So Beth Logan has got the goal attack patch on, and we'll see her again. Another one for Sol. Indeed, Beth Logan comes on at goal attack. Guinness, good shift from her. And good feed, Logan to Creighton. And off the back rim. Marshall remains 10. 6 at half time. So 4 goals to the better in this third quarter. Potentially another here for Seoul. Yes, in it goes. Plenty of time for Bella to grab the last one. See if they manage the clock well here. More to Creighton. Oh, good contest. McLean knocked that ball out of bounds. See if they can move quick enough here. Will see us through to the three-quarter time siren. 11-goal margin for Edinburgh Accies. And they will take a commanding lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with that soon. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Round 6 matchup. Edinburgh Accies and Bellahouston netball. Fast start in this one for Bella. They led 10-4. Accies chipped away early in that first quarter. Got a lead and have held that lead and extended that lead in this third quarter. It's 11 with the starting centre pass and deflection there from Carter up and out of court. Back down court for Bella. Creighton, Logan, Moore, Metcalf, Smith as they finish that third quarter, beg your pardon. Sol, Pettit, Tui, Wildman. Marshall, wing defence, and Emerson McLean in the circle for Accies, so that remains the same. Margin stays 11. Well, that one goes off the fingertips of Sol, so here's an opening for Bella. Got to go. So go quick, but don't hurry is a phrase I've heard bandied about. So got to go quickly, but not playing out of control. So goal a minute. Easier said than done, that's for sure. Well, that one from Pettit's left it short on the rim. What a trot on Gemma Soul's sole of her shoe there, pardon the pun. But converts anyway. It's Logan to Metcalf, and good speed Logan. Presented back at the front and nails that one home. So confident start to this quarter for her. Sean Pettit and Tui incredibly busy. And one for Sol. Ooh, hits the deck hard, does. I think that's Innes. That was Innes. Won't be Innes out of play though. It'll be her partner in crime, Ruby McLean. But the result of that is a Bella goal. Margin hovering around that double figures. Ooh, Logan gets a fingertip on it, deflects it to the advantage of Moore. Goes off Wildman. Appeals from all and sundry as to who that went off last, but come here to Creighton. Deliberate pause. And 2 in a row for Bella. Can they make it 3? Here's Logan. More front and centre. Looks in the direction of Creighton, but they weren't quite on the same page there, those two. So Accies come racing down, and that will result in a sole goal. So 11 goal margin, re-established. 2 to Sol, leaves it for Pettit. Gets it back. And that margin is 12. And if Bella want to keep this perfect season alive, it needs to start right here and now. Oh, did well, did McLean. She front spot, and that's the place to be if you're a defender. Warning on the run there for Sherry. Tidy that up a little bit. Look ahead to next Sunday and who plays who. So Bellahouston, they will play the University of Strathclyde, and as it stands now, that game will decide who finishes first. So a win for either side and they will finish first. Accies will play Saltires. Dunedin will play Glasgow University, and Saltires will play Edinburgh University. So get the calculator out. We'll do some long division. We'll do some complicated math, and we'll work out where that top 4 ends up. But there's still different combinations that could result in. But what we can tell you, if this result holds, which it certainly looks like it will now, you're going to see a battle next week between Bellahouston and the University of Strathclyde, and the winner of that match will finish top of the ladder. Play the team that finishes 4th in the semi-finals. And of course the 2 versus 3, absolutely no chance of telling you how that might potentially turn out. Like I said, there's still a lot of different permutations, or ways that it could happen. Maddie McGuinness back on at shooter, and Emma Creighton heads to the bench. So her day is done. A little bit of an ice pack on the right knee though, so keep an eye on that. As we've mentioned a few times, quick turnaround into the next round. It's next week, and They certainly won't want to be without their star goal shooter next week. We'll see. Here's Pettit. No. Thinks better of it. Sol, good stretch. A lot of netball going on. Obviously for a lot of our clubs, as we've mentioned, but for the Bellahouston team in the Glasgow Netball Association Division 1, the Bellahouston Bandits, they took out the 2024-25 competition, so big congrats to them. And not long after next week's game, or the day after next week's National League game, there's a Scottish Cup semi-final for Bellahouston, and they play Edinburgh Uni, so too much netball is never enough. Plenty happening. We'll see Laura White come back into the game at wing defence this time, and Sadie Smith heads off. He's just getting away from Bella now and sort of getting into that time where they consider resting a few players and or trying a few new combinations. That margins out to 21, and very impressive second half performance from Accies. They continue to put the pedal to the metal. 22. Margin at three-quarter time was 11, so 15 goals to 4 in this fourth quarter so far. So certainly stamping their authority on this competition. More changes coming here, as we just predicted. So Rebecca Innes will sleep well tonight. She was outstanding. She goes to the bench for a break. This does Claire Tui. Yeah. Sensational as well. Zara Pearson, who's come on at wing attack, and Phoebe Arnold at goal attack. So goal defence for Phoebe Arnold, beg your pardon. One for Bella. Phoebe Arnold, that's debut for her. She's come up from the second team, so exciting prospect from what I'm told for Accies. Zara Pearson, she's also come up from the second team as well. She was ID'd from the Accies pathway at 15 years of age, just 17. So great to see those girls getting some run out here with the number one team. And they're going to be part of a convincing victory. 66-44. A couple of ticks over, 5 minutes remaining in this one. So opportunity here for Bella, and Jo Pettit knew she got caught with her hand in the cookie jar there. Steps out of play with a bit of a grin on her face. There's White to Moore. Oh, nicely done. Phoebe Arnold timed her run to that ball perfectly. It's coming back the other way. Look what Laura White's done out there today. She's been very, very good with the time she's been on there. That one's picked off by Heather Marshall. A bit of the sting's gone out of the game here now, and a few errors increasing. Oh, wrong one to Wildman. Holds a nerve. 67-44. Another centre pass for Accies, and Pearson draws the contact from White that time. Metcalf slides underneath for an intercept. Nicely done by her. More quickly, McGuinness went everywhere but in, and Ruby McLean knew she'd used the post just a little bit too much. Quick one for Addie McGuinness. Don't stop running here, Bella. Certainly haven't put the cue in the rack by any means. Logan, oh yes, off the back rim and down. A little bit of confusion there as to whose throw-in that was. I think some of the Bella players started moving the other way, but Acey said, that's ours, we'll take it, and we'll cash another one in. Oh, well done again, Marshall. He rode the bump from Metcalf, and a little bit of frustration in that one from Bex Metcalf, and she knows that this one's gone, and turn their attention to next week. We'll have another sub here. Joe Pettit, she'll go to the bench. Masol will come out to goal attack. And Hannah Bree, she's on at shooter, makes the most of that. And if my math is correct, back in New Zealand it is about 3:15 in the very early Sunday morning, so I know Hannah Bree will have a big group of family members back watching, so hello in New Zealand if you are indeed watching. Enjoy the result for her team here. They're up by 24 with 90 seconds remaining. Good screen there for Sol, and that worked a treat. So 71 plays 46. Not sure the score truly reflects this match today. Take nothing away from Accies. They have certainly been the better of the two sides, but it was very close through that first 30 minutes. And what it has done, I think, is send a little warning to the other teams that they can turn on the Jets, Accies, and they are very, very difficult to handle. The Marshall put a foot offside. Throw in for Bella. And obstruction. Surely someone's out of play. Right. We're outside the circle. And then it's a contact. A little bit of confusion there late, but so good rebound by Phoebe Arnold, and all's well that ends well, I suppose. And Sol goes long, intercepted by Carter. That'll be just going to advance that penalty against Hannah Bree. That'll just about see us out. The last one is up for grabs. That one would have counted, but not quite for Logan. And that will see the full-time siren sound. 72 Edinburgh Accies, 46 Bellahouston. Their undefeated season comes to an end. They will play off, as I mentioned, for first place next week, and they take on the University of Strathclyde. Make sure you join us for that one and for each of our other 3 games as we sort out who is going to play in this final series and who will play who in the semi-finals. A great day of action here from the University of Glasgow. We've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you to everyone who's joined us on Netball Scotland's YouTube TV. Massive thank you to Cobalt Media, doing a great job with the coverage. We've really enjoyed bringing it to you, and we hope you can join us again next week. And until then, it's goodbye for now.